What's going on, you guys? This is All Day One of the PS4, and I'm going to be giving you guys another Division 2 build video. So with this build video I'm going to be giving you guys is going to be a CC build that can also help you do damage. So if you are a solo player, someone who enjoys playing solo and whatnot, then this build is going to be pretty nice for you because it makes doing everything a lot easier. Obviously you won't really have any heals or a lot of damage, but you'll be able to keep the enemies crowd controlled, making it a lot easier for yourself to do damage and whatnot. But this is also good for team play as well. So if you're really looking for a nice crowd control type of build that can also help with damage and good team synergy, then this is definitely the build for you. Let's go ahead and get right into the video. So for starters, you want to go ahead and choose the Survivalist as your specialization. The reason why is because the Survivalist gives you a 10% damage increase to enemies that are affected by status effect. So it's not just going to be for you, but it's going to be for your team as well. So as long as that enemy is affected by status effect, which they generally will be all the time, then everything that hits them is going to be doing 10% amplified damage, multiplicative damage to them. You could run the Demolitionist, but the Demolitionist is only going to affect you, and there's no reason to push any more damage really, unless you're doing solo play. Now, the Pestilence is going to be the weapon of the choice, and the reason why is because this is particularly a damage over time type of build. It's not a burst damage build or anything. But the Pestilence, you really want to try to see if you can get a max damage to target out of cover and max damage through armor and max LMG as much as you can, because the Plague of the Outcast is affected by the LMG damage, but the damage out of cover and damage to armor can also affect it, as well as affecting your Vial Mask and everything else. But pretty much every shot you do gives you one stack, and it stacks up to 50 times, which means you are doing 5,000% weapon damage per tick. Obviously you're not going to have any reds, so it's not going to be as much, but it's around 500,000 damage per tick. Mechanical Animal is a nice secondary weapon to have as well if you want to overcharge yourself. Just get a kill and then you can just have a bigger radius on your chem launcher and bigger radius and more damage on your Sting Hive. Backup Boomstick is the other choice, or just a sawed off as a sidearm, just because you can always equip that if you wanted to do more damage ticks from the Vial Mask. So the Vial Mask, you actually get this from your seasons. Once you get to rank 90 in your season, then you'll be able to get this, and once you already unlock it, then you can actually start getting the Vial Mask from exotic caches and from mask drops. But it comes with status effects and 10% hazard protection, which is pretty much the same thing as the Imperial Holster. You get Toxic Delivery. Status effects also apply damage over time debuff for 10 seconds, and it's affected by 50% of your concussion grenade, as well as status effects stacking up together. So you want to use that Vial Mask and pair it with the Eclipse Protocol Backpack, because the Eclipse Protocol Backpack is going to give you the talent Symptom Aggravator. It amplifies all damage you deal to status affected targets by 15%. Not the party, not just in general, only for yourself. Which means your Vial Mask will do more damage because you're getting that extra buff, plus you're getting that buff from using the Pestilence because it has damage to target out of cover and armor and the other Survivalist. Now for the chest, you have two options. You could run Glass Cannon, the Glass Cannon China chest, which if you want to do more damage, this is what you would want to run. Or you could just run the Eclipse Protocol chest piece because it increases the radius and increases the duration of the status effect, which I would recommend using if you're doing team play. If you're doing solo, then I would go with the Glass Cannon so that way you can do more damage. And as you see, the concussion grenade is at 1.6 mil. I wasn't fully understanding the 50% concussion grenade part because I'm only doing around 120k damage per tick. I think it's totaling all the damage in general. Yeah, it's totaling all the damage in general. So you're at 1.6 mil concussion grenade, and then the Vial Mask affects the 50% of the concussion grenades. So you're doing about 120k per tick for 10 seconds, which is equal to pretty much 50% of the concussion grenades plus all of the status effects you have added on with it. As you can see, I also have the Eclipse Protocol Backpack on a separate screen or clip. and then I'm running the China Light knee pads. You can run China Light anywhere else. As long as you have China Light somewhere, then you'll be golden, as long as it's the gloves, holster, or knees. But again, this one is for team play, not for solo. You can use the glass cannon one for team play as well, just so you can put more damage, but obviously you're not the damage dealer here. So here's a little clip of me just doing a little demonstration of how it works. As you can see, well, the first chem launcher didn't work for some reason, but you can see here the damage is doing 117,000 per tick with the pestilence at hand. But when I switch to the double barrel or the shotgun, the sawed-off, it starts doing 123k because the shotgun generally has more, has a better or bigger buff than the pestilence. This is mainly the sweet dreams. The sweet dreams gets the bigger damage out of cover and damage to armor buff than pestilence, but it's not by too much. Obviously, as you can see, you're not, like I said, you're not the damage dealer here. It's still enough to kill an enemy by yourself. And once you get the full stack on the pestilence, it's actually really nice because you can start seeing chunks being taken out even with no damage or red in your build. Now the way this works also is the only way you're going to be doing 580,000 or over 500k damage per tick on your pestilence is, one, obviously if you're running the glass cannon, but two, the enemy has to be affected by status effects, because that's where you're getting your bigger multiplier from. You're getting it from your backpack and the survival list. That's 15, I think it's 30% or 40%. I don't remember all the different buffs that you're getting from this, but yeah, a little over 30%. Yeah, you're getting 30% in total, plus the glass cannon, so 60% or 55% because you're not running perfect glass cannon. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it with this. That's literally all this build is. It's just doing damage over time, but also being able to do status effects still. So you don't necessarily have to only run the Stinger. You can run anything else. The reason why I'm running the Stinger is because it helps damage because of the explosive damage that it has, as well as having that bleed damage per tick, which is really nice as well. Now, another option that I wanted to try was going ongoing directive, but ongoing directive, you lose a lot of status effects with it, but you could still technically run it. The only downside is the spread of the crowd control. It's not going to be able to spread around like Eclipse does. Eclipse is basically a cracked out creeping death. It's just really good, but I mean, ongoing directive can still work really well with the Vile Mask if you wanted to go that route. But yeah, that's pretty much it with this video. Hopefully this helped you guys out. If it did, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know down in the comment section, and I'll try my best to help you guys out as best as I can. If you have any like different build suggestions or ideas that you want to see and have me test out, I can go ahead and do that as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is all Day 1 on the PS4. Have a good day, good night, and peace.